Universal Orlando's Epic Universe is bringing to life one of the most insane animatronics ever. That's right, everybody, we're finally getting a Death Eater animatronic inside of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, a brand new land coming to Universal Orlando Resort and the brand new theme park, Universal's Epic Universe, opening next year. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. My name is Scott and you're watching Exploring Attractions, and if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below with those bell notifications on, and if you do enjoy the video, please leave it a like at the end because it helps us out and it helps our channel a whole ton. But let's get into today's juicy videos, as Universal Orlando teased another Epic Universe announcement a couple days ago, saying that it would come in the form of July 31st. Today is July 31st. We all know that we're waiting for the new Wizarding World of Harry Potter to be revealed for Universal's Epic Universe. This new world is called the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, the Ministry of Magic, and it's actually going to mesh together two different storylines from two different timelines. I know, ambitious, right? Well, they're gonna do it, and honestly, I am pretty impressed with everything that is shared with us in the press release. This will feature creatures and characters from the Harry Potter series, as well as the Fantastic Beasts series. So we're gonna see the cute little creatures, as well as some of our favorite Harry Potter, Ron, Hermione, and all of the different characters like that. But what exactly is going to be featured in this land? So first and foremost, this land is going to look absolutely insane. They're trying to scale this to Diagon Alley and say the smallest building in this land is bigger than the biggest building in Diagon Alley. That's how tall all the different surrounding city buildings are going to look. They're really going to immerse you inside of Paris. When you walk through that big archway, it's super intimidating just how tall everything is. However, really fully immerses you in the entire land, which I can really appreciate from Universal Orlando. Obviously, you'll walk through the entry portal, you'll get a grand view of everything, and it's going to be really not difficult, but it's going to be really easy to miss certain things in this land. The reason being that is because everything is just disguised as a building. But despite the land looking a little bit smaller from the aerial views and everything, there is so much to see and do in this land, including an all-new big attraction. So this attraction will take place inside the Ministry of Magic, and exactly how are you going to get there? Well, you're going to use the Floo network, where you're actually going to walk through the smoke, the green smoke, and you're going to be fully immersed in transforming from normal Paris to the Ministry of Magic. So they're really making a unique experience where you're actually walking through the smoke as the characters did in the films. I think that is super insane. I don't know how they're going to pull it off, but they're saying that this is a multi-sensory experience. So whatever that entails, I'm all for it. I just know that the immersion is definitely there and it's going to be super cool. Once you're inside the Ministry of Magic is where the ride will take place, or at least, you're in the queue line getting ready to board the actual attraction. They're using state-of-the-art technology that's never been seen before, and judging by the concept art and the different ride stuff that they've shown in the actual video that they're talking about the Wizarding World, this ride looks absolutely insane. It does look state-of-the-art. It looks like something they have never created before other than for this attraction. The whole storyline will revolve around the trial of Umbridge, and Umbridge is on trial, but all of a sudden she escapes and everything goes wrong, so you have to battle the Death Eaters and you have to battle all these different scenarios throughout the attraction to essentially capture her. So there's going to be big posters, judging from the concept art and the fly, there are big posters of Umbridge saying on trial and stuff like that, which will fully immerse you in the storyline already once you actually get into the Ministry of Magic building. And honestly, like I said in the very beginning, there is literally a Death Eater animatronic that they showcased from the actual attraction, and that looks nuts, guys. We don't have any Death Eater animatronic. The only form of physical Death Eater thing that we have is the characters walking around in the different lands. Now they're bringing to life an animatronic, which looks really good and flowing, and I cannot wait to see it in person because wow, a Death Eater animatronic is something that I not had on my bucket list. I'm in between that and then the recent land and Dark Universe that they announced with the Wolfman animatronic. They are really going all out with the different technology here for Epic Universe. This ride is officially called Harry Potter and the Battle of the Ministry, and like I said, state-of-the-art technology, a whole bunch of stuff. this has got to be definitely one of my most anticipated attractions just because of the level of technology that they're using. And I mean, I really want to see that Death Eater animatronic. I'm gonna keep going back to it. But yeah, the fact that you're able to travel via the Floo network at Metro Floo to the actual Ministry of Magic, just the whole experience is going to be absolutely awesome. It's not only a ride, but it's just a whole experience from getting to the actual queue to actually boarding your vehicle. So this attraction is definitely gonna have one of the longest waits, and if we can judge anything based on Forbidden Journey, Hagrid's, Diagon Alley's Escape from Gringotts, then this attraction, the Battle of the Ministry, is definitely going to be up there, if not probably one of the best. They've been teasing this for the longest time. They've been mentioning it in little like Epic Universe promo that the Harry Potter ride is like absolutely insane. So I'm super excited to actually finally have some details as far as this attraction goes. But that's not the only attraction as a part of Universal's Epic Universe Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic. We also got to talk about, obviously, the Fantastic Beasts storyline. And Fantastic Beasts will actually be featured in a brand new show. This show will have aerial stunts, it'll be a full circus, they'll have different puppets to bring these different creatures to life, and it can be found at the middle of this actual land, and it's called Le Cirque Aranus. For the first time ever in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, guests will enjoy a live, full-scale theater experience in the heart of the land. This spectacular show features live performers and aerialists, amazing puppetry, brilliant special effects, and more to take guests on a whirlwind journey where they'll encounter fantastic beasts like never before. But I mean, what they're going to be able to pull off with this theater, and they're also saying one-of-a-kind theater, I should say, what they're able to pull off with like the puppets and everything, just to bring these creatures to life, I think that's going to be super cool as well. And the fact that they're going to have live performers there, like actually telling the story and everything, it's going to be more of like a very in-depth theatrical show, as we see with the How to Train Your Dragon show, literally just a land over. I think that this show has huge potential, and it's a first of its kind theater show for anything Harry Potter related inside of a theme park. So yes, there are little small shows all over the place between Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley. There's never actually been like a full scale theater show. So this will be a first of its kind, literally located in the heart of Muggle Paris. It's hard to miss. It's a big circus tent. It's a big like sign that shows that you're going into the circus. There looks to be like a pre-show for the show, which I think is pretty cool because they have pre-shows for stuff like the Born Stuntacular at Universal Studios Florida. This whole thing looks like it's going to be really cool and one of its very first, and I can't wait to see what they develop with themed entertainment as far as the success of this, maybe with themed entertainment with Dark Universe or themed entertainment in Super Nintendo World. I'm just spitballing here. Regardless though, while we do love all the attractions and everything and all the rides and everything else surrounding these different theme parks, I'm also a huge sucker for themed entertainment because it's what brings theme parks to life. Like they recently brought to life the Universal Mega Movie Parade at Universal Studios Florida, and that just brings the theme park to life a lot more. So I'm a huge sucker for themed entertainment, live entertainment at the theme parks, and I'm really happy that they thought about a theater show for the Wizarding World as well as the different attractions and everything. But that's not all, because there's even more to do as far as the Wizarding World Ministry of Magic goes. Obviously, you'll have your different shops and everything all over the place. You'll have different buildings hidden inside these surrounding city buildings of different shops that you can shop till you drop. You can purchase your Harry Potter robe, you can purchase your wand and everything, which it's not Ollivanders in Muggle Paris. No, they're getting a little bit more bougie here at Epic Universe, I should say. And I'm gonna butcher this name, so let's just call it Cosme. Cosme, where guests can shop some of the world's finest wands designed by esteemed artisan wand maker Cosme in the premier Parisian wand shop Cosme. In addition to popular imports from Ollivanders, visitors will find a selection of exquisite wands packaged in unique 3-sided boxes, each containing a list of locations throughout the Wizarding World where guests can practice casting spells. So yes, wand interactivity, just as Diagon Alley and just as Hogsmeade, will be featured as a part of Muggle Paris as well. They did give us a couple different sneak peeks at different activations with the wands as they're doing the fly through and everything, and they showcase the actual inside of this brand new wand shop. Like I said, it's not Ollivanders. No, you're gonna have specifically, and the reason why I say bougie is because the way they described it in the actual sneak peek video, they talked about like these are state-of-the-art high-end wands that you can only get in Muggle Paris. Ollivanders is cool and all, but if you want like a Gucci version of the wand, you go to Cosme's. So the wand shop will be there. I'm sure there'll be some form of like immersive storytelling experience in there, as there is with Ollivanders at the 2 other lands, and there will be different activations and everything throughout the Ministry of Magic that you can actually use your wand for. You obviously have the butterbeer cart, you have a cafe or a wonder of French architecture adorned with fabulous carved marble and details of fantastic beasts hidden in the tile and mosaic designs. Café der La Serene, which is also a butcher name, is a charming cafe where guests can delight in French languages and desserts. You have La Goblet Noire, where in the shadowy corners of Place Cachet is a mysterious time worm where international dark witches and wizards gather to escape the prying eyes of the Paris Ministry and have a hearty meal over hushed conversation. This is also a menu that will include starters such as soups and salads, as well as a variety of entrees and desserts. Bar Moonshine, which is where American witches and wizards can enjoy a taste of home at Bar Moonshine. And then of course you do have the butterbeer cart. No visit to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter is complete without butterbeer. Guests can stop by this butterbeer cart during their visit for a frosty, delicious mug of the fan favorite beverage. And that was just straight out of the press release as far as the different food offerings that they're gonna have. They're gonna have a bar, they're gonna have a cafe, they're gonna have a dark wizards and witch bar, and of course the butterbeer cart is back. The very popular non-alcoholic drink, which is perfect for a hot, humid day in Florida. We talked a lot about how all these different lands at Epic Universe are really going to immerse us, and one in specific we talked about last time was Dark Universe. But the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic will truly immerse you in the world of Harry Potter. Between you walking through the smoke to get to the Ministry of Magic, to just the surrounding city buildings being extremely tall, this land is definitely going to wow a lot of people. And while yes, this IP is featured at a lot of different Universal parks, and I was one to be skeptical about it at first, saying like, we don't need another Wizarding World land. What they are bringing to life in this land is truly impressive, and I cannot wait to see it all brought to life in person, because I really think that it's going to knock a lot of people out of their shoes. But I can't wait for it. And now we have all 5 lands, including Celestial Park, the details revealed for Epic Universe, which means that I'm sure we'll start to get ticket details. I'm sure we'll start to get like hotel details, even though we've already gotten some concept art. I'm sure there's going to be tons and tons more details that are going to come out about Epic Universe, but now we have kind of like a base understanding of exactly what attractions are going to be featured in the 5 different lands as a part of Universal's Epic Universe opening next year at the Universal Orlando Resort. But drop a comment down below what lands, now that all of them are announced, rank them as far as your excitement level goes. What land are you most excited for? Because for me, I'm excited for all of them. It's going to be hard to rank them. I mean, and a lot of people can say, well, yes, you've been in Hollywood, you've already seen Super Nintendo World. Guys, let's not forget to mention that the Yoshi rides there, which we don't have, and the Donkey Kong rides there, which we also don't have. So every land is on an even playing field as far as my rankings go, and I would definitely be making a ranking video very, very soon as far as like what lands I'm most excited for Epic Universe. But leave your list down below in the comment section. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below with those bell notifications on, and leave this video a like if you did enjoy it, because it does help out the channel a whole lot. But as for today's video, that is all the details as far as Epic Universe goes. My name is Scott. You've been watching Exploring Attractions. Positivity is key, and most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace out, everybody.